Hello, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my sunflowers. How are you on this 5-day evening? Well, as for me, everything is copacetic. And on my last day, baby crone is going to be with us as we take a look at Miley Cyrus.
Oh, yes.
Now, the last time we looked at Miley Cyrus, it was 2 weeks ago. And I went back and viewed the video.
Yes.
And it was Miley Cyrus gone escape.
Yes.
Mixed up in a cult. I never fret. Of course, I always wondered, cared like a mom, is somebody taking up for her money. But I knew that Molly was a wise girl, and I knew wherever she was going to be all right, okay? But what leads me to the day about Molly, she showed up.
Yes.
Out of the blue. With a
did.
#1 record. I'm saying it's a #1 hit. It moved baby Crone and I to tears. What's the name of it?
Used to be young.
Used to be young. I had to come on, do a tarot reading about it. Well, my interpretation, I'm going to tell you a little bit and I'm going to share with baby Crone. My interpretation is like she's talking, and I truly believe she wrote this. I think it was a time where she was young and wild and doing what she was doing, cruising for a bruising, aching for a bacon.
Yeah.
I'm being corny. But I think it was a time, and I think that she's no longer that person. And I think that on her spiritual journey that she was on when she took her hiatus, I think that she had wrote the song. However, I think that this song has been written a while ago. It gives me a little nostalgia.
It does.
It doesn't give me like a song that she wrote yesterday. This seemed like something that she's been working on, in my opinion, because it's so deep and so profound, and it moved me. And if this is not going to be the song of back to school, I don't know. Baby Crone, go ahead.
Yes, I enjoyed the song.
It made baby Crone cry, literally.
It did.
She doesn't cry easily.
And what was interesting was the way she chose to go about the music video, was just her standing right in front of the camera, looking teary-eyed on top of that. So it just really felt like she was feeling the words. She was feeling it from her soul. She meant everything.
And felt that she meant it.
And
That's
it
what I
moved
said.
me.
I don't know when she wrote it. I just know she couldn't have picked a better time to put it out.
Yes.
But it just seemed like somebody who's been through a lot. And I want to say this before I run cards. It just seemed for Miley to be 30 years old. It seemed like she done lived the life of a 70-year-old woman.
That is true. It does feel like
she
that.
Done lived fast and long. And at 30 years old, she like, I used to be young. Come on now.
Yes.
No, I got to make light of it because the song had me boiling. It's a beautiful song. Hands down, love it. On my iPod. On my iPod. Do they still use iPods?
No, people mostly use their iPhones.
Well, my iPhone. On my iPhone. And I collect music.
Yes.
So that is definitely one. And it just seemed for her to be 30, but I understand when you're 30, you're coming at that crossroad because that 30 is determining the man you are going to be or the woman you're going to be or you're choosing to be. And she's right at that crossroad. So I think her birthday is coming up in December or November, and she will be 31 years old. So she's on target with her maturity, definitely. But when I look at Miley, and I love me some Miley Cyrus, she's another concert we will go to.
Oh yes, most definitely.
And what I love about she just seems like she just done been through the ringer. Tattoos that they just scattered.
She just looks rough.
She just looked like she done been beat down to the ground, swung around on a cannonball, and tossed into the wind. And now she just looked like a ragamuffin. And I say that not in a disturbing way because she's far from a ragamuffin.
Right.
I'm saying just her demeanor, just everything about her, how old and mature she looks. She's a beautiful woman, but you can tell that she done lived a life.
Oh yes,
that's all I'm saying. If I didn't know that Molly was 30, I would think Molly was older than that. I would think that Molly owned a couple of bars and had a couple of little kids, and and her husband Big Pete. Did you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I do understand.
You know how they say roughneck. That would be Miley. But all jokes aside, I think this album, this song, number one, I had to do a reading because Miley was Ghost. And let's see where Miley is at now. Baby Crone, you ready to do a reading? Let me lay out the characteristics for us.
Okay.
Let's do a reading on Miley. I like to call this Tarot Chit Chat because it's like a brief reading just to be caught up, and let's see what is this song saying, because she's saying a lot in this song, Used to Be Young. Please, if you haven't listened to it, you must listen to it. It is definitely a hit. 100%.
Yes.
And whenever I say songs are hit, what happens?
Yes, they are always coming out to be a hit.
This is so moving. And what makes it, it comes at a time where we want to be moved.
Yes.
You don't get songs that move you to your soul.
Not like that.
Not like this. Every now and then you get something. But to get something now with everything going on with the elections, and to have something just to remind you used to be young.
And the climate and weather.
And the climate and everything we're going through. We need a time to reflect and feel sad.
Yes.
Not just for ourselves, but for others.
Yes.
And that song puts you in that place. So as I go on.
Remembering who you are and how you've changed, how you've grown.
Over the years, right. Who hurt you, how you got over
what
it.
What events changed the course of your
life. Yes. It's a very profound song. So let's go in. I want to know, ancestors, what's going on in Miley Cyrus' life? That song,
shuffle.
I said that she needed to make noise and let people know she was coming, and that she did.
Yes, she did.
She did that, Miley. We are so proud of you.
She came out heartfelt.
And she's one of my favorites. So you know, nobody have to say who reads on Miley, because if you see it, she's just one of my faves.
Yes.
She
I can
really
agree. She's one of my faves too.
Okay, we have she has a dashing horse.
All right. The Knight of Swords.
Knight of Swords. The Dasher. And let's see what's going on in our. What could be a block in Miley Cyrus' life right now?
That's a good question.
What could be the block? What could be the block? What could it be? Baby Crone, you want to see what could a block be?
Sure.
Go ahead. Let's see what a block could be in Miley Cyrus for you.
A card from
yeah,
you?
from your own deck. Let me see.
Okay.
Baby Crone's doing with us today. We're going to see what we're going to do. We're going to do a split read. She usually be over there.
Baby Crone in training.
Baby Crone said she didn't want to come on because she didn't want people to think she used the book all the time. And I'm letting you know, I told her she could use a little book. It's a book that I write in. It's a book that I bought it, and it's a little book that tell you what things mean. But I write in the book. It's really just a, may I?
Yeah.
It's just a book. Let me find something. It's a book that I done writ in it, if you can see. It's just my little handbook. I brought this, I don't use the cards, but just a little handbook of things I want to remember. And so Baby Crone likes to go through my notes and look through my book. So if she looks through the books, don't judge her. Right? Is that okay, Baby Crone?
Yes, that's okay.
Or did I tell your business and you didn't want that out?
Nope, that's okay, because Baby Crone will sure pull out the book when she gets
So she likes
stumped.
to look at my notes and
yes,
so here
and
we go.
formulate my own notes.
So you ready that you shuffle them?
Yes, I did.
All right.
I think just about here
All right,
is
ancestors.
good.
All right.
Yes,
Here we go.
ancestors.
This is it. Oh, we got the Magician. So what would that mean? What do you have?
I have the Page of Cups.
You have to put your cards over there.
Yes.
You have the Page of Cups?
Yes, as her block.
Okay. So Page of Cups. Page of Cups. What do you make of that?
Well, the way I make of it.
No, don't look it up. Just tell me, because you know the answer to that. This is what happens when you're in training. Just give your best. You got the answer. You know it. Come on.
All right. Well, the Page of Cups represents...
For you. What does it mean for you? Show them the card.
A young and emotional person.
So you think she's emotional?
Yes, that could be her problem. That
So
could
you
be
think
her
she
block.
got a problem? Okay.
Yes, because this was her block card.
Well, I don't think a page, I'm not looking at, I just think it's somebody who's young. And I think it's somebody that's just probably feeling way older than what they if this was me, I would take it as, yes, this is somebody that's young. But it's also somebody dealing with growing pains too as they grow old. Why I say that? Because I picked up the Magician. And so when I pick up the Magician, this lets me know a couple of things because I want to know what's going on in Miley's life. So it lets me know that I don't know. I'm thinking that Miley is dealing with a balance or with love because I'm a love reader. So when the Magician shows up clearly, that would be, I'm thinking if that's more of a female card. I think it's more of a female, more of a
Yes.
feminine card, right? It's more of a feminine card because it's got all of the elements to it.
Yes.
And because of that, I think that she's going through some kind of metamorphosis within herself. And also, I think that she still have a yearning for love.
Oh,
I
that's
really
good
do
to
feel
know.
that. And I see because one hand is pointing to the heavens, which is asking for a spiritual gift, something spiritual. And the other one is earth, asking for material. And if you put them both together, what do you have? What do you ask for that you don't have and you have everything?
That is true.
Love. Somebody to love me for me. Because you can't buy love. You can't buy it. You can't make somebody love you.
No.
They could pretend for a while, but after a while, the true nature of what they're there for comes out, you know? So you can't buy love. You can't fake it only for a while. So I definitely see that this is a growing pain, and I still think in spite of everything she's going through, I do think she still believes in love, and I think that that is one of the things that makes her heart go pitter-patter. She seems like she needs love in her life.
Yes, it
I'm
does
starting
seem
to
like
think
that.
about fire signs. They seem like they just need love.
Well, they're very passionate and
Very
driven signs.
passionate and very driven. They could drive you, drain you dry if you're not prepared. But what I'm thinking about a Sagittarius, they do good when they are coupled down.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But a lot of things, because of that, I think that that leads them into one relationship after the other until they understand. They got to learn who they are. That's the differences between a young Sagittarius and an older Sagittarius.
Yes.
An older Sagittarius, no, you got to take your time. A young Sagittarius moved on that fire and energy and want to do it and do it and do it. But you always have to learn the blend.
Yes, I like that. That's definitely fire for you.
So you got that. Now,
Yes.
now that I said something, how would you like to say your cards as we lay out our next three?
How would I like to say
How would
my
you like to
cards?
say the cards now?
That
When you look it up, when you looking up, you can hold it up. What would you like to say about it now?
yes, that the,
Now that you reconsider,
see a bit closer, that the page
these are
of
weird
cups.
cards. I don't understand them. They're weird. They weird. I
Uh.
bought those cards years ago, and Baby Crone took a liking to them and understood them. I
did.
said, take them. I don't understand them.
So the page of cups, I could see as somebody who is full of, I still say full of emotions, but maybe not like being emotionally
Not
out
a
of control.
negative, right.
But like maybe like
Right.
growing pains.
Growing pain, right.
Because a page represents somebody
But
young, but she's growing up.
Growing, yes, that,
So.
absolutely. There we go. So I'm going to lay out my three. You ready? Mm-hmm. One. Now, Baby Crone, would you prefer that I don't pick on you, or would you prefer, nope, just do what you do?
Yes, do what you do. And I finally got the word. She could just be emotional over the growing pains. you know?
Right. Growing pains is a lot. One, two, three. One, come on, baby. Two,
Yes.
three. I got my 6 cards down because we're doing a quick read.
Alrighty. Laying down.
And I'm going to tell you what I have. And when Baby Crone put her cards down. Okay, for my quick read, all together, we have 12 cards. Right?
Yes.
All right. So all together, well, I have 12. I have 6, 7, 8. All together, I have 8 cards, and you have what?
7.
So that's
15.
no, that's 7. What you have?
7.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, we real good at math. All right, we excellent at this, but I'm not going to stop until I figure this out. Okay, you said you had 7.
Yes.
And I have 6, 7, 8, and I have 8.
Yes.
You have 7, so that's 15. Baby Crone was correct. All right, sorry. It just flowed off her tongue. You know, that's what happens when you deal with somebody who deal with calculus. She sounds so right that it seemed wrong. 15. I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. But anyway, enough of that. Baby Crone, you was right. I apologize
It's
for
okay.
doubting. So with that being said, I have my first card would be the Knight of Wands. What's your first card? And my Knight is in the past position.
Yes. For my first card, these cards are considered a double whammy with some of them. So this is the 6 of Cups, but also the Lovers.
Okay. This card is the 10. This is in the present. This is the 10 of Pentacles.
And my second card is the Page of Pentacles.
Okay, so we both in Pentacles. What was your first card?
6 of Cups / Lovers.
Okay, well, okay. My second card is a 2 of Wands. What's your second card?
My third card
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, your third card.
is the 6 of Pentacles.
Okay, so you run in Pentacles.
Yes.
Okay, my fourth card would be the Knight of Wands.
Oh, wow. My fourth card is the 10 of Cups, but also the Wheel of Fortune.
My next card would be the Fool.
My next card is the 8 of Swords, but also Justice.
And my outcome card would be, as Baby Crone was talking about this card earlier, and that is the 10 of Cups.
And my last card is the 7 of Cups.
Wow. So let's get started. So this is what I see. I see someone that's dashing in, like somebody who came from somewhere, dashing in, and not only they just dashing in from somewhere. This is Miley Cyrus, dashing in from somewhere, lay down a hit, keep that legacy moving, saying, hey, here I am, and say, now I'm doing what I gotta do. And now that I came and I did what I had to do, it's like I'm going to walk about doing my thing again. In other words, you'll probably see her around doing stuff. You know, she holds the world in her hand. She slayed it with this song, and she know it.
Yes.
She know it. And she slayed it, and this is a big hit for Miley. I truly believe it. And not only that, I think that this fulfilled her in some way. I think whatever she needed to get out of her chest, to get off of it, I think that this really, really fed her. Because if you see flowers now. You see life is coming back. And whatever she was working on, or that love life, I think she'll always have a burning for love. And it could be somebody she sees, but she'll always have a burning for love, because that's just the Sagittarius flame in her. And I think that she was on a journey, on a spiritual journey. And I don't know if she's 100% out of it, but I just feel as though she's coming to herself. And all things good. I think she's going to have a pretty good rest of the year. I really do. I think she needed to go walk about. I really do. Baby Crone, what you have?
Yes, what I have. Okay.
I can't read Baby Crone cards because they're weird.
Yes, I was making sure none of the other cards had any major arcanas attached to them. Oh, so what I see is this card represents the 6. I see somebody, Miley Cyrus, being full of love and trying to like self-love herself in a sense. Like as we was talking about the theme earlier, looking for love outside of you. However, sometimes you need to go inside of yourself.
You always have to go inside to find out who you are.
And right, and maybe she could also be going back to, she could be reminiscing on who she used to be in her emotional, fire, wild self. After all, she did come in like a wrecking ball.
She did. She was. I've always loved Miley.
Yes.
I mean, remember you grew up with Montana,
Yes,
right?
Hannah Montana.
Excuse me, guys. I've been coming to this table hungry. I'm so sorry. I have to cook dinner.
So here we go. We have the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles I represent as somebody who's taking a moment to maybe be creative in the earth and the world. So now that she's found peace,
I think that song that really, to put it out in the world, she's probably been working on it, but to put it out on the world became full circle, I would say.
Yes. In here we have the Six of Pentacles, which is somebody balancing, giving. So she gave a little bit of herself to the public, and she hopes the public can receive it and appreciate it and cherish it.
We do.
She really values this and gave it to us.
She gave her heart in this. Yes.
Yes, she did. As we can see with this Ten of Cups, as Mama Crone has it on her deck as well, but also representing the Wheel of Fortune. This moment in her life just represents an emotional time. Maybe she's like seeking something more emotional. Well, she is seeking something more emotionally. And how do we describe the Wheel of Fortune?
The Wheel of Fortune is a card that comes after you done had a hard time. You know, you done been through some stuff. And that Wheel of Fortune come along and says, in the nick of time, things are going to turn around in your favor. It's like you done paid your karma debt. Whatever you needed to pay, you paid it. And things are about to turn around in your favor. That is what I come to believe the Wheel of Fortune is.
And she'll feel
Remember, it's
emotionally
called
fulfilled.
Wheel of Fortune. It ain't nothing negative could be a wheel, but it depends on what you get. It always going to be a prize, but there is no booby prize in this one.
So I'm thinking maybe her Wheel of Fortune moment can be her finding
True love.
yes, or emotional fulfillment within herself and feeling whole about herself.
I think that's more it. I really, because this is what I'm getting. See right here, I felt that too. But at the end, I found that completeness in herself, love. I think Miley is going to, I think that she just had to grow up.
Yes.
Miley has lived a life. Miley has been out in these streets, okay?
Oh, yeah, she has.
Miley was a rebellious teenager. Let's put it out there. I don't know her. I loved her. She was rebellious. I remember when she broke away from Hannah Montana. People were so sad, you know, that why she had to grow up and all of that. And she was just doing the unthinkable. Molly twerked. Molly licked her tongue. Molly kissed the girl.
Yeah.
Molly did Molly, okay? And to see Molly now, 30 years old, going on 31, and to see her so grown up, and you see her tattoos. I don't even know whether they match or whatever, but you could see life on her. Like you could see life, like she just been spent around on that wrecking ball, tossed around, and came back to us. And she's beautiful. I'm not saying that at all. But you could just tell just by the way she is that life has taught her some things.
Yes.
Go ahead.
She knows how to be edgy and classy when she needs to be.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Her father and mother raised her well.
Yes, they did.
But she was a hellion. She was. And you know, she's a Sagittarius with money and talent. You couldn't tell her what to do. Molly done lived a life. And so at 30 years old, she seemed very old. I used to be young. And you know what? And the truth of the matter is, I think that is the melancholy of it. Sorry about that. The camera went dark. So baby Crone, tell me, where did we leave off? Do you remember?
Yes, talking about Miley Cyrus, be a hellion, but also trying to find herself, and she just really needed to grow up.
Just took some time off, maybe dealing in that cult and going out and finding herself. But one thing for sure, that song really let me know she's growing up. She's coming to grips.
Yes, she is.
And she's coming into reality, and everything ain't rainbows and Skittles. And it just seems like this woman looks like this young woman, seemed like she done lived a life, and lived a life, many of them young. But just the fact she's still here speaks volumes.
Yes.
And I'm not going to lie, that's one of my favorite people is Miley Cyrus. So now you have it. She's one of my faves, okay? Along with Taylor Swift, you all know. So, anyway, go ahead.
What I also have for my cards, my last two cards I could see, is that here with the Eight of Swords, even though she might be like feeling blocked off or isolated in a sense, it doesn't, in reality, it doesn't seem like that. And the justice in that sense means that she's taken the time to reflect to see how she fits within the greater collective, and trying to move on from who she used to be to who she is now, and trying to repurpose herself. reimagine herself. And here we can have the Seven of Cups, and so that could mean sometimes she might still have some delusions, or as you grow, you come across different things, new interests, and she could get swept up in that. However, she's always doing something in order to find out who she is in herself.
Yeah. Now I have a question. My question for you is, do you think her song gonna make it to be #1 Billboard?
You want me to pick a card on
I
that?
hope that's. I would like for you to pick a card. I really would.
Okay, I'll pick right here.
Okay.
We have the Ace of Pentacles, which is the World card.
And the money
So-
card. So yes.
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 It's going to be
Yes.
very lucrative for her in the world we're
This is a song is going to come. Yep, it's going to. Baby Crone, you have a question for me, Baby Crone?
Yes.
Make my questions hard, Baby Crone.
Oh, I will. Is she still going to...
Oh, she said, and I will. Like, yeah. Go
Is
ahead.
she still involved with the modern mystery cult?
Is she still involved with the modern mystery cult? Hold on.
Modern mystery school.
Well, couple cards. Well, since I flipped them over, I'm not even going to bother. We'll put them right back in the deck. They were already been shuffled, as you all know, but let me just go on. Modern. It says a number 10. 10 showed up here. So it seemed like, yeah, she is still involved. Maybe not like that, but I think that they are probably people she go to and talk to.
Okay.
Like, maybe. I have no way of knowing, but because I see this card as very lucrative, as you do, and this is a legacy card. So this could mean that she probably made a friend, somebody that really helped her spiritually.
Okay.
So in that, because it is a positive card, I'm going to keep it as yes, most definitely. Now, Baby Crone.
Yes.
When Miley Cyrus was crying on her video, do you think that she was really crying, or do you think that she was just, Baby Crone, can I ask a question? Why you laugh at my question? That's what they said was no such thing as a dumb question.
No, there's no such
So why
thing
you
as a dumb
laughing at
question.
my So why you laughing at my question? Baby Crone laughing at my question. So can I ask?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so when she was crying, do you think those tears was legitimately real because of the life she lived? Or do you think she was just doing it as a selling point? Oh, baby, oh, you thought I wasn't going to ask you no questions. Oh, okay. That's how you learn, right?
Here we have...
See, I don't understand those cards. If you do, good luck, because I don't.
Two of Wands.
Okay.
So the Two of Wands in this picture we can see two people communicating. So she was communicating with her audience, the passion she was feeling within herself.
Okay. Oh, so you believe? So okay, Baby Crone is saying no. The card's saying this was legit. She was feeling that when she was recording it. Baby Crone said by her cards, y'all heard it, that it was legit.
Yes.
And I saw it in the
quit.
Hey. Okay, go ahead. Give me my question.
My next question: will Miley Cyrus find love?
Oh, that's a good one. Here's another dashing night. So if the dashing night come in, it could be Miley Cyrus, could be involved with somebody or met somebody or in the process of going to meet someone, because I see two dashing nights and it started off with a dashing night. And also, one is a dashing night of a sword, which mental, and the other one is a dashing of the night of a wand, of a bat, which is fire. So she has the choice. Does she want someone to come in and be cerebral and talk to her mentally, or does she want someone to come in and sweep her away and make her feel all those wonderful feelings? I'm getting the feeling that Miley Cyrus is like, I'm done with chasing cars. I'm done with chasing cars and hanging in bars. I think Miley is saying, look, I want a mixture of the both.
Okay.
I would like to have someone that could woo me and also someone that can soothe me and give me the balance of both, the fire and the wands.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah. So, Baby Crone, my last question for you is, let me think. Do you think by Miley Cyrus just going away and going walkabout for a while, do you think that it helped her Do you think it helped her just by her reemerging 2 weeks later? Do you think that it helped her in any way?
Let's see. We have the Three of Cups.
Ooh.
So, yes, taking the time off, reconciling, have her cups filled up emotionally, have good times with maybe the people from the Modern Mystery School, filling her up with emotions and joys and feelings.
And the Three of Cups is a joyous card. So
Yes.
therefore, this is a celebration. So this is all good. It was. What was my question I asked you?
You was wondering, was her taking this break what she needed to write music?
Say it one more time.
Was this break that Miley Cyrus took before she released the song? What she needed? What like for?
Yeah, it was something, and I think it freed her. I think whatever that was pent up, I think she finally got a chance to get it out like a big burp. You know how sometimes you just got gas, and sometimes you just got to move around
Joyfully
until
sharing
it can
her
go,
emotions.
until it can go. And I think when she released it, I really felt that she released it in the song. Baby Crone, your last and final question.
My last and final question is Miley confident in herself?
Oh, that's a very good one. Well, it just seemed like Miley had to go off somewhere to find that. She lost that. Miley is very confident, but somewhere along the line, Miley lost her confidence. She lost it, and she had to go back and find it. And yes, and she had to work hard to find it. Very hard to gain that which she had lost. She lost something. Lost something very emotional, very mental. It was a mental thing that Miley was going through, something very, very mental. It dealt with a loss and a turning her back on something, and something that she struggled to come back home to herself. And then with that being said, to come back to through all that she wanted to believe in love again. So she still believed in love. It didn't kill her. It didn't take her away from not believing in love, but it made her believe in love again. And I think that's what the song is about, is that we fall down but we get up. You know, we grow up. We grow up. We grow away from the things that we used to do. And when we're children, we do children things. But when we grow up, we put the children thing behind us. And sometimes when we're older, we can sit back and look at our past with reminiscing and smile and say, it's okay. I made it. And I think that's what she wanted. It's so deep. It's so deep. And it's not.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say I feel like she's on a trilogy with her music, or like a series, because the last song she released was Flowers, which is talking about loving herself and how she doesn't need a man or anyone to love her. She can buy herself her own flowers.
Well, we see now that that may have been a time where she was broken and angry and bitter. But whatever happened, she believed that love is a lot of work. She believed all things are possible. And she does believe in love. She wouldn't be Miley if she didn't. She wouldn't be a Sagittarius if she didn't. It's because that's the one thing about a Sagittarius. We believe.
Yes.
We believe that all things are possible. And we fall down. We get shaken. We get beat up. Okay? With our arrows of truth that we sling.
Yes.
You know, that sometimes boomerang and shoot us right back in the forehead.
But we can take it.
But we can take it. We fall down. What? But we get up.
Back up.
All right?
Yes.
I don't know. They had these little toys out when I was little. You used to hit them and they would wobble all over the place. And we used to call them, they was called wobbles.
Oh, okay.
And they used to say weebles, wobbles, but they don't fall down. So I'm saying that's what I take out of a Sagittarius. And I truly believe that Miley is a true Sagittarius. I would love to know what is her rising sign. I would like to know, because her sun sign is Sagittarius. Am I right?
Yes, her sun sign is a Sagittarius. I can pull that right up for you.
Oh, I would love to know what that is. I would love to know.
Let's see, Miley Cyrus. Birth chart.
Because that would give me more of an idea of where her struggle is.
Okay, her rising sign is an Aquarius.
So right now, I can tell you, is there anything you want to add?
Wait, hold up. Wrong chart. Her her rising sign.
Are you sure?
Yes, now I'm positive this is her because the sun sign's in Sagittarius.
Okay.
So her rising sign is a Taurus.
So with Taurus, meaning sun and earth. So therefore she could be very stubborn, self-willed, strong-willed, do things her way, very stubborn, very hard, but can be humble once the truth is revealed.
Yes.
That Sagittarius will humble her. However, by her being a horse, half man and half beast, and with her sun sign, with her rising sign being a horse, being
Bull.
a bull, she can kick out so much dirt and dry herself out. Where she needs moisture, she can exhaust herself. You know what I mean? Just kicking and kicking dust, and that dust, and then all of a sudden they, you know how animals, and they need the cool breeze. They need that cool breeze to cool them off, to bring them back to their roots, because that could be a lot of fire and earth. Do you understand? And sometimes they need other elements to come in. You know, like that fire could be a cooling. What do you mean? When you tamper it from not being physical and make it be spiritual, where it come to a calming down of the spirit. Not so physical, you understand? Mm-hmm. And that bull, calm that bull down, you know, just where it could be docile.
Right.
When I'm looking at zodiac signs now, I could see how the interplay of animals and elements play together. And I could see how she go walk about, or how she gets stubborn, or how she could get stuck in her way. I could see all that through the Taurus in her.
Yes.
And not only is she Taurus, she also is that Sagittarius rising, that sun sign, I mean.
Yes.
Is there something you want to add?
Yes, I realized that there are a lot of numbers on the table because I also counted up the overall number. But through counting the overall number, I realized that there were a lot of tens.
Oh, okay. Yes. New beginnings. That's
10,
end of cycles. That's right.
310.
The end of a cycle.
410.
End of a cycle.
Yes, but also a new beginning. Because
also a new beginning. Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. It could be love entering into her life.
More 10 and even a 1.
More 10. So you could see she's been through something this year.
Yes.
This year has been a hell of a year for Miley. But I see love coming in, even if it's self-love.
Yes.
Because I think this is about a journey of the self. And not looking outside for somebody to love you, but learning to love yourself first. What do you see, baby?
And I also see that 10 is not the only reoccurring number. Another reoccurring number was the number 6.
Oh, we were just talking about 6 today.
6 here. And then the lovers, which is the 6.
This is a 6.
And then the lovers again over here.
Wow, okay.
And over here.
Isn't that amazing how because I can't read her cards, so I don't know what they are.
Yes.
Okay.
But that's what it just happened.
But she likes that though.
So, 6 represents trying to find the harmony, but the balance within the polarities. You find the balance and harmony through coming together and making things united, because it's a double triangle.
It's a double triangle. Let me go another way with it. When you at a 6, like, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you at that 6. When you at the 6, you got 2 3s, right?
Yes.
And out of those 2 3, they form a triangle. Do, and do. No matter which way you go, it's a triangle. So you got 2 triangles, but one of those triangles got to move away to the 7, right? So when you see the 7 for the first time, you see giving birth to something. You see that the triangle have separated from the 6, and now it's the 7, and now you could see a birthing of something taking form. And what we see in Miley's life right now is she's taking form of growing up. She's owning it. She may have had to go away for a little while. She may have stumbled, had to take a few bruises, a few love knocks against the head for her to understand, but she's finally understanding life. She's giving birth to it right before our eyes, and we see her growing right before our eyes. Did that help, or did that make things more complicated?
No, that helped.
So I definitely see Miley going through a new thing. And this song, I can't stop talking about it. What is the name of the song?
Used to be young.
Please listen to it with the open mind. You don't even need an open mind. Just listen to it. And you know Miley Cyrus anyway. I mean, you know Miley Cyrus hits. You know, and this is definitely one. So I really want to come in and do a quick read on Mike. Did you want to say something?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
there was one last thing that I had to say was that for your deck, like set of cards, the overall reading was a 9 for the number.
Everything we're saying is new. So she's gone through a lot.
Yes.
Because you know, when you come to the end of a cycle, that means you have to get down in the dirt in order to rise up. That means you have to go through the fieriness. You have to go through the hell of life to rise up from the muck and the dirt of life. And she's rising up out of it. You understand? We all go through it in periods of our lives when we're just down. We make wrong decisions and we have to pay a price. Or we believed in one thing and it blew up in our face and we have to do something different. So now you're down in the muck and the mire of life. And when you're down in the muck and the mire, you're going to get spotted.
Yes.
You're going to get spotted. And you can see that Miley Cyrus has been spotted.
Oh, yes, most definitely.
You could see it. And can I just switch this too?
Okay.
You can see that Ariana Grande has been spotted.
Oh, okay.
Because of the things that they do.
Yeah, no, that is true.
She came up in my mind because you could see the two spots. One is taking somebody's husband, and the other one is losing a husband and trying to put everything in its proper place.
Yes.
Can you see the difference?
Yeah, I can see the difference.
The difference in how we grow. You understand? But they're both going through a growing process.
Right. They are just about the same age.
They are?
Yes.
I thought Ariana Grande was 24. No, she's almost 30, right? Yeah. Ooh, she looks so little.
She is 30.
Okay.
So they're both
her's the same age. That's so much that they put me together. Mm-hmm. Because maybe at one time, Miley was a Ariana Grande or, you know, because I love them both. But I'm just saying, but back to Miley. But what I am saying is that we're seeing a transformation. And I think that she couldn't have picked a better song.
Yes.
A song I truly believe that she wrote. And I'm rooting for this song. I'm going to be looking out for this song. Yes. And the moment that this song hits, Baby Crone is going to come on and tell us that this song hit it to be #1 on the billboards. I'm rooting for you, Miley.
Yes.
I'm glad that you came back from wherever you went. I hope you find yourself and never to be lost again. Okay? Find your peace, Miley girl. We're here watching you. You are loved. So we send this out to you, Miley, and to all of my listeners and all those that follow and helping us get to that 1,000. Mwah. Thank you so much. You mean the world. I hope you enjoyed this video too.
Yes.
With that being said, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend until we meet again. Baby Crone, do you have anything you'd like to say?
Yes, I hope you guys enjoy Baby Crone in the training.
She was lovely. Keep her encouraged, okay? So please. I thought she did lovely. You know, I'm going to be like Beyonce. I throw up. Don't take away my power. I don't know what she be saying. What she said?
I have no idea.
Take it away. Oh, da, da, da. Have a wonderful weekend. Sunflowers. Hey. Oh.